But I summoned courage to tell him one day. He thought that it was a prank, that I was just trying to, test his love for me. He couldn't believe that I was actually serious about the issue because I just have to let this burden off me. I don't mind leaving the marriage. He requested for a DNA test. I told him there is no need for a DNA.
Hello, people. It's your boy Law Comedy, aka the next governor. Today we are in the studio to do what we know how to do best. Today matter it get as it take no one pay. This matter wear sneakers on top of rain boot, tie wrapper, con not tie, use gele finish up on top of another gele. This is just to tell you how serious this very issue is. This matter, now this young lady here, now she bring this matter to my table. Just like I promised you guys, there is no time to waste time. I would like us to meet her so that she will narrate this story to you guys exactly the same way she emailed it to me that made me to invite her down to the studio. But do not forget that the only way you can get straight to me is by my email. Now, may we dive into the matter. We bring us come here this beautiful afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I am fine.
All right, ma. It is because of the gravity of the story you emailed to me that is making me hide your identity. So I don't want to know your name, and I equally don't want to know the name of anybody that is involved in this very issue. But at the same time, I would want you to narrate this story to us once again. Why? Because behind you there is camera. We are recording this program and the world is watching. With me here is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secrets and deep things, and he also knows when someone is telling lies. Be you who. So I will appreciate if you narrate this your story to him. Let him look into it to know the advice and solution he has to give to you concerning this very issue you brought to our table. So please speak out as you gently narrate your story to us. Thank you.
The issue is that I'm going through a lot right now in my marriage. Like, I'm very, very depressed right now, and I don't know what to do. I'm in a confused state. I got married to my husband 2 years now. I won't deny the fact that my husband is a lovely man. He takes good care of me, like he's always there for me. I'm not lacking anything inside the marriage. We are just happy. But now, like, I don't just know. So I cheated on him some days before the wedding. I did not tell him about it. Months later, I gave birth to my child, and I found out that my husband is not the father of the baby. I kept it as a secret. I couldn't tell him for some months, but my conscience keep judging me. Each time I look at my baby and I know that the man that I'm living with, which is my husband, is not the father of my baby. My conscience keep judging me months to months, and the baby keeps growing. I have to summon courage to tell my husband about it. Though I make so many attempts, I couldn't like stand him because this man trusts me so much. He has so much trust in me. So I can't imagine like
Just calm down. All right. Put yourself together. So talk to us. Yeah, your husband trusts you so much you can't imagine yourself, and
I can't imagine myself telling him that he's not the father of my child. But I summoned courage to tell him one day. He thought that it was a prank, that I was just trying to, test his love for me. He couldn't believe that I was actually serious about the issue because I just have to let this burden off me. I don't mind leaving the marriage after everything. I tried to explain to him that actually what happened, how it happened, but still he couldn't believe and he requested for a DNA test. I told him there is no need for a DNA test except you just want to waste money. Yes, I gave birth to this child. I carried this child 9 months. I gave birth to him. And I know that you are not the father of the child. After much back and forth, you still have to went for the DNA. When the result came out, he found out that truly, truly, he is not the father of the child. That was when hair loss in my marriage.
Just calm down. I want you to put yourself together. Hmm? Put yourself together so that you can tell us the story. One thing you should know is that you are backing our camera, we are hiding your identity. Nobody knows you, knows your name. So just feel free and tell us exactly how all these things happen. All right, so that we can be able to know the advice we are going to give to you. So please feel free and talk to us. So the result came out and they found out that truly he's not the biological father of the baby. And what happened next?
I told him the father of the baby, which is my ex.
Your ex?
Yes.
Wait, your ex is the biological father of your baby?
Yes, my ex.
Why always ex, people? Jesus Christ. Why always an ex? I ask again. Please, I need an answer. Okay, you now told him that the baby belongs to your ex and...
Yes, I told him that my ex was the father of my child. Though
how did it happen, if I may
it.
ask? Just relax. I want you to calm down. I love gist. Don't cry. Crying will not solve this issue. So, what exactly happened? How did it happen?
Oh, I have an affair with my ex. Like I said, few days to my marriage. I was dating him before I met my husband. Understand? And my ex wasn't actually ready for marriage then, but I was still seeing him. So when things started getting serious with this my husband, I now left him. We were actually talking, but some days before the marriage, I went down with him. I slept with him. So that was actually what resulted to the pregnancy.
And you decided to keep the pregnancy until 9 months.
I couldn't actually terminate the pregnancy because I wasn't too sure then. But when I calculated everything, because I was actually sleeping with my husband too.
Okay.
Yes, and I noticed that now the pregnancy is not for him.
Okay, so you explained to your husband that your ex is the father of the baby, and then what happened?
He didn't find it funny naturally, but I decided to leave the marriage. If since he cannot stand it, I told him, okay, since it's like this, I'm willing to leave the marriage. But surprisingly, he said no.
He said no.
Yes.
Why?
That instead of me to leave the marriage, that is the baby that is going to leave, not me.
How? I don't understand.
Exactly what I asked him. How? He said that I should give the child up for adoption. Like,
Just calm down. Relax. People, this very issue is getting more interesting. Okay, your husband said instead of you leaving the marriage, the baby will leave. That you should
Yes,
put the baby up for adoption.
for
And
adoption. I should
okay,
put my baby up for adoption. What kind of a mother does that? Putting up your baby that you carry 9 months, give birth to the child, and next thing you're putting the baby up for adoption. I cannot put my child up for adoption. I can't. Then, after so much argument that I'm not going to put up the child for adoption, he said that that means I'm ready to divorce him, that he's going to divorce me if I'm not going to put up the child for adoption. I said, okay, since it's like that, me, I cannot put my baby up for adoption. I can't have such mind.
meaning you are
Now,
ready to. Okay,
um, his play that I should choose. Now, I'm choosing between him and the baby. I'm kind
okay,
of confused,
okay,
losing the baby or losing my husband, my marriage. So I'm
okay.
just kind of confused and restless about the whole thing.
All right. The thing is that your husband said you should choose between the baby and him, the one you want.
Yes,
For you to remain in the marriage, you have to keep the child or give the child up for adoption,
yes,
or you leave the marriage
ye-
and go away, become a single mother with your child.
yes.
Okay, if I may ask, what about your ex? Did he know that you actually gave birth to his child?
No,
You didn't tell him.
I didn't tell him about it. Besides, I'm married, so I don't think that there is need for me telling him that I'm pregnant. It doesn't sound, doesn't sound right to me.
But
Besides, I'm married.
he's still around, he's still available.
Yes. Though after the wedding, I didn't get down with him again. Though we did just talk on a just normal talk, but nothing like, we didn't like
Madam,
getting down together
you are
again.
married and you are still keeping communication with your ex after what happened. Eh? Like seriously? See, I have to tell you the gospel truth. I will look in the face and tell you that, madam, what you did was very, very bad. Yes. Anybody that has the mind to do what you did will as well have the mind to buy her husband if the opportunity comes up. Sleeping with your ex days before your wedding isn't enough for you. You had his baby, yet you are still in communication with him. Now you ran down to this place pretending just like you don't know what you did. Whereas when you were doing this thing, you did it with your clear eyes. Now you are seeking for solution. You are even lucky that the man even wants to still continue with the marriage, because if I'm in the man's shoe, there is no two ways about it. I cannot stand a cheating wife. So what you did was very, very bad. Just have it in your mind. People, you heard her story. Everyday X, as in today X, tomorrow X, next tomorrow X, X, X. Why? Please, she said she's confused. She don't know what to do. That is why she came to us to give her advice. She should. Are you advising her to give up her marriage and go with the baby, or put up the baby for adoption and remain in her marriage? She do not know what to do. So get your advice ready why I bring Sia into this very issue. Sia, ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Biko, nwatakịrị nwaanyị anọ n'obi anyị bụ ihe na-eme n'ọnụ di na nwunye ọ na-anụ bụ ihe ọ nọ na bụ ihe butere ya n'obi anyị. Ịnụzikwa n'ihe okwu nsị gị biko dododo na etufuru oge ọbụla nebagodo ya na ya bụ ihe ka ị gwagodi m ndụmọdụ iwere ihe onye bụ nwata nwaanyị. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, Sia wants to say something. Sia biko gaa n'iru ka ị gwa m ihe iwere ikwu n'okwu a. Ndụmọdụ iwere ihe nwata nwaanyị anọ n'obi anyị. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu.
Ma Sia ya kọọla onwe ya ka na omeka.
Sia said you should clap for yourself, that you tried so much. Yes, clap for yourself. You did perfectly well. Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ife na-agba m ghali mgbe ụfọdụ bụ na amarọ m ka ụmụ nwaanyị nọ na di ga-esi wee je na-agba n'ilo eso nwoke ọzọ.
Sia said what is confusing to him that he do not understand the reason why you are married yet you are seeing another man outside. Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ife ime metụ gị n'obi iwe nwee nchegharị nwekwa obi iji wee kọọlụ di gị na-emejọ gị ya.
Sia said the truth is that what you did, that you discovered that it was very very bad and you told your husband about it. Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ọ bụ ife nnukwute efi arụ nwaanyị mụrụ nwa ịrapụ nwa ya ekunye onye ọzọ ọfịakwa n'arụ.
Sia said that it is a very difficult something. Yes, in as much as she was honest enough to tell her husband, look at what happened. But it is a difficult something for a woman to give up her child for adoption when, even if she is not even capable of taking care of that child, it is a difficult thing. Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ife m ga-agwa gị ebe a bụ na ịtụlee ya ọ dị gị mma ime ya, ọ bụrụkwa na ọ dịrọ gị mma ịmala ife ọzọ ị ga-eme.
Sia said what he has to tell you is that you should think about it. Yes, the ball lies in your court. Make your decision. Can you be able to give up your child for adoption? You answer yourself yes or no. Anything you conclude, just do it. Sia, ana m egekwentị ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ikuru nya bụ nwa karịa ma ọ ga-emebilu gị ezinụlọ gị na di gị, alụmdi na nwunye gị na di gị. Iku na-alụ nne gị na nna gị nya bụ nwa fenyelụ gị aka zobe ya.
Sia said you should take this baby down to your parents instead of it will spoil your home. But the question is that would the husband accept her taking that child to the family? Because when the man is saying adoption, that give her, just let it be like that child do not exist. It does. See, do you by any means told your husband that, okay, let me take this baby to my family?
Yes.
And
yes.
he said what?
He said no.
He refused.
He refused, yes.
Okay, all he wants is that you should give up the child.
Yes, for adoption, like.
Let it be like the child do not exist.
Exactly, yes.
Sia, ịnụ ihe ya bụ nwata nwaanyị ikwu maka gbasara ihe ikwu, ana m egekwentị ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ife a bụ ife a ga-eji nwayọ wee kpebie. Ịkpọta ezinụlọ gị, ịkpọta ezinụlọ ya. M na-ekwu onye bụ okwu maka na ọkwa na efe alụ ọma nkwedo omume gị bụ nwaanyị ịrapụ nwa gị ekunye onye ọzọ na-emarụ maka ya.
Sia said this thing is something you people have to sit down and settle amicably. Like you bring your family, he bring his or your family and his family into this very issue. Okay, have you guys involved your both parents in this?
No, we have not. The thing is just between my husband and I, because we don't want it to escalate, because as it stands now, based on the adoption,
okay.
So this is not what we are going to be involving them.
Okay.
I just want to know my stand now before involving them. Okay.
One thing is that you guys will never hide this thing forever. Your parents know you've given birth. His parents knew you've given birth as well. So if tomorrow they did not see this child, they will ask question. So Sia is saying you guys have to sit down, bring your both parents into this very issue so that you guys can settle this thing amicably, because it is a very difficult something for you to give up your child for adoption. That no woman will ever do that. Yes. Sia ana m anụkwu ihe na-ekwu ịnụ ya gbata nwaanyị kwuru.
Omume nke a ekwenyekwezi m na ma mara na ezinụlọ na-aba nwere ike kwekọrịta ka ha were aka fazụbanya bụ nwa. Ekwecha ya dị gị nwekwazị ike kwetekwazịa n'ihe ekwu ma ya bụrụ na ya bụ nwa anọrọ n'ezinụlọ ya na alụmdi na nwunye gị na ya na-abụ.
Okay, Sia said you people should get your families involved in this, that the both family can sit down and find a lasting solution or agree to take care of the baby. That the most important thing is that since your husband do not want the child but he wants you still in the marriage, that your parents can take care of this child. Let it be that this baby is not in the picture in your marriage. Sia ana m anụkwu ihe na-ekwu.
Ọkwa ka nya bụ okwu si wee dị, mana o nwezikwa ife ọzọ. Nke a bụ ihe mma ọ ga-abịa ime okwu a niile edeluju ọgwụ kọrọ m n'ọnụ.
Okay, Sia said this is just what he has to say to you. Yes. Get your families involved in this very issue and see how things unfold. I know it is difficult and impossible for you to give out your child. Yes, so the ball is in your court right now. It's neither you get your family involved. You can't hide it. The thing is that she cannot hide this thing from the family. If you decide to leave the marriage, your family will ask you why. If you decided to give up the child, your family will ask you, where is your baby? So you people should just think about this thing and go with the way Sia has just instructed. That is all I have to say concerning this. So people, you heard the advice Sia gave to the young woman. So without wasting anybody's time, I want you to tell us how you feel concerning this very issue. Yes, she didn't get it right by sleeping with the ex. But if you are in her condition, what are you going to do? What advice do you have for the young lady? Please tell us in the comment section, but don't forget to comment respectfully. Do not forget to like and share after watching. Above all, subscribe to stay updated. As you continue to follow Skitlo Comedy to stay updated, as you continue to be a loyal and faithful fan, may God bless you now and always. Amen. Now you've watched this program and you learned something from it. Please, we need your support. And the support we need from you is nothing but just to share this video. Make it go viral for the world to watch and learn. And as you do so, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'eke, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'orie, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'afọ, ọ ga-adịrịrị gị mma na nkwọ. Ise